Hi there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, in today's video, we will be learning how this beading was done. How the whole behind the scenes of this whole dress has already been uploaded. So, we are going to how to actually add the embellishment to it. So, kindly do take a look at the way how this whole thing is being done. Okay, so with this one, we actually did put our softness on it and then we covered it with our beading. So we use 3 so you pick 3 like so and then you pass it through like so. Okay, so the materials you'll be needing will be your fishing wire, your bicles or your beads of choice, and then your beading needle. Okay, so that is what is this bead done here. All the other techniques that were used as in this video, dealing with the soft net, beading the soft net, every other section is in this video, so kindly do stay back and enjoy as we go about it. So here I was using the crayon to mark up my pattern that we will be beading out. Okay, so around the waist and around the back section was being done, and then we started looking at that end. So we also used 3. So here we moved on to the slit section. Okay, so that one too was done 3 in straight lines. As you can see here, you make a line of that, but you make sure that it is being met at one side. Okay, so you mark it as you're marking. In T, it is known as Christiana Franca. So you actually mark it in that other. Okay, as you can see it here, I hope you will see it cross sectional like so. It goes to the left, to the right, and then midpoint like so, and then you bead on it like so. Kindly see how we transfer from one end to the other end in this section. So you put it down like that, you know where it marked, and then you move back. Make sure that you do back where it is going to be ended. You do back to the center. Okay, so that you can do the other remaining one as well. This is an up close look so that you can really get how the shape really looks like so. But while you're working around it, you make sure that you are smearing it up, okay, opening it so that it doesn't really fold. It lies flat and beautiful like it is supposed to look. So this is how the illusion neckline was done. Okay, so you put your thread through your needle. Okay, I do not cut mine. Okay, I leave it on, and then I just use one. I don't fold the threads into two. Okay, it's just one, but I make sure it is longer enough so that I place my needle in between it, and then I use it to work. So here we are beading the illusion neckline, as it can be seen. Always make sure that your bicons is starting, your beading is starting as where your bicon will be ending. Okay, so when you pick it, make sure that where it is ending is where you will be using your needle to enter the fabric. Okay, so you just make sure that it's like that. It falls between the same measurement so that there will be no spacing and there will be no bulginess in it. When it lies flat and it hits exactly where the last bicon hits, it just makes it lie flat and beautiful, especially when you're working around illusion necks.